They reportedly don't have a prenup. I know what you're thinking, she must be out of her mind, right? Wrong. Dead wrong. This reveals the exact same mentality that made her a billionaire, and I'm going to show you how to use it in your life today. In 2017. Listen to me carefully. Rihanna walked into a meeting with Bernard Arnault, one of the richest men on the planet, and demanded ownership, not a licensing deal. Here's your first strategy. Whenever someone wants to pay you for your work, ask yourself, am I getting paid once? Or am I building something I own? If you're a graphic designer, don't just charge $2,000 for a logo. Offer a lower upfront fee plus a small percentage of the company's future revenue. If you're in tech, negotiate for stock options on top of salary. Always push for ownership, even if it's just 1%. Most celebrities take a few $1,000,000, slap their name on a product and call it business. Rihanna said no. She negotiated for equity in Fenty Beauty from day one. And this is where the math gets absolutely insane. Traditional licensing deal, 10 to 20 million upfront. What actually happened? Fenty Beauty did over $500 million in sales the first year. By owning a stake, Rihanna went from $250 million to over $1.4 billion in just a few years. Here's your second strategy. Look at your current job right now. If your company offers you $75,000 salary or $60,000 plus stock options, take the stock options. Run the numbers. If the company grows just 20% a year, those options could be worth more than your salary in 5 years. And if the company really takes off, you're looking at life-changing wealth. Stop trading short-term comfort for long-term security. Now, let me tell you something nobody wants to talk about. In 2013, Rihanna partnered with MAC Cosmetics. They gave her a flat fee, no equity, no ownership. But here's what she did that you need to copy. She treated it like school. Your third strategy. Every job you take, even if it's not your dream job, learn everything you can. Rihanna studied profit margins, supply chains, and customer behavior at MAC. When you're working for someone else, you're getting paid twice, once in money, once in education. Extract every bit of knowledge from that position. That education is what you'll use to negotiate your next deal. By 2017, when she sat down with LVMH, she wasn't begging. She identified a massive market gap: women with darker skin tones ignored by every major brand, and proved she could fill it. Your fourth strategy. Find underserved markets in your industry. Who's being ignored? What problem isn't being solved? That's where the opportunity is. If you're in real estate, maybe it's first-time homebuyers who don't understand the process. If you're in fitness, maybe it's people over 50 who feel intimidated by gyms. Serve the ignored market and you'll have less competition and more loyalty. When Fenty launched with 40 foundation shades, she forced billion-dollar companies to change overnight. That's the power of serving an ignored audience. Now here's the controversy that proves my point. Forbes called Kylie Jenner the youngest self-made billionaire. Kylie sold 51% of her company for $600 million and called it success. Rihanna kept her ownership stake and became an actual billionaire with real wealth. Your fifth strategy. Resist the urge to cash out early. I know it's tempting when someone offers you a big check. But if your business or asset is valuable enough for someone else to want it, it's valuable enough for you to keep building it. Unless you're desperate for cash, hold your equity as long as possible. Here's the uncomfortable truth nobody tells you. LVMH and Rihanna launched Fenty Fashion in 2019. 2 years later, a complete failure. Tens of millions lost. But Fenty Beauty and Savage X Fenty kept printing money because she had diversified. Your sixth strategy, and this is critical, never have just one income stream. If you're building a business, have multiple revenue sources within it. If you're an employee, have a side business or investments. When one fails and something will fail, you don't lose everything. Rihanna lost Fenty Fashion, but her empire kept growing because she had built multiple assets. Let's talk about her music. She hasn't dropped an album since 2016. Fans are furious. But here's the math. Touring takes months of her physical presence for millions. Her businesses generate billions whether she's working or sleeping. Your seventh strategy. Build assets that generate income without your constant presence. Rental properties that tenants pay for. Digital products you create once and sell forever. Businesses with employees who run operations. Stop trading hours for dollars and start building things that pay you while you sleep. Now about the prenup situation, everyone's panicking. But Rihanna almost certainly has her assets in trusts and LLCs that protect her wealth regardless of marriage. Your eighth strategy. Protect your assets legally before you need protection. Set up an LLC for your side business. Open a solo 401k or Roth IRA for tax-advantaged wealth building. Create legal structures that separate your personal assets from business liabilities. Here's what you need to do in the next 24 hours. Then I'm serious. 1. Look at your current job or clients. Where can you negotiate for ownership instead of just payment? Even a tiny percentage adds up. 2. Identify one underserved market in your industry. Who's being ignored? That's your opportunity. 3. If you're an employee and your company offers stock options or equity, take them. Run the numbers and see what they could be worth. 4. Start building one income stream that doesn't require your constant presence. A digital product, a rental property, an automated business. 5. Set up the legal protection you need. LLC for your business. Retirement accounts for tax advantages. Proper insurance. Rihanna became a billionaire because she understood one truth. Getting paid is trading time for money. Building wealth is creating assets that grow over time. She learned from every deal. She identified ignored markets. She negotiated for ownership. She diversified. She built assets that work without her. So I'm asking you directly. What are you building in the next 30 days that you actually own? Not what are you getting paid for, what are you building? Drop a comment with your answer. And if you want down celebrity wealth strategies you can actually use, subscribe because I'm not here to tell you what Rihanna bought. I'm here to show you what she built, so you can build it too.